Hey you guys, I am back with my Sense of Days Gone By number 9, I think that this is now. I have quite a few empties here. I have been melting this week like it's a second job. Like I come home and normally, you know, when I'm home for like maybe 7 hours in the afternoon/evening, right? So I'll put on one tart. Lately I've been putting on 2 tarts, so I'll put one on for like 3 hours, 3.5, and then I'll change it out. It's I have a lot of wax, and there's so many vendors I want to try, so many things I just want to get through, you know, and just experience. So I really have not been, you know, letting the wax tarts go as long as I have before. So I really cannot speak to how long a lot of these last, but I can tell you how they throw, and at least my experiences with them. So I'm going to start here with this first one here. This is the Glade Wax Melts in Vanilla Passion Fruit. Now I have a couple of these upstairs. You know, when I first got into wax, I bought them. But I got so much great vendor wax that I kind of forgot about them. But there was somebody else, another YouTuber, that mentioned that they throw these in their Scentsy warmer, you know, the little plug-in warmer, 1 cube at a time. And I was like, well, let me try that. So I tried it. This one really didn't throw any better than the Scentsy ones do. I mean, it was okay. I think the smell was nice. Now that I've gotten so much vendor wax, it smells nice. But, you know, now that with all the vendor wax, these ones that are more commercialized, just start to smell more and more generic, you know. It smelled good. It threw okay, you know, no worse, no better, you know, than the Scentsy ones do in the in that Scentsy warmer. So this is the other one that I finished, you know, in 1 cube at a time in the plug-in warmer. This is discontinued, I believe. It's fresh berries atop a buttery blanket of crumbly coffee cake. I really do not like this one at all. Something about it, maybe it's the coffee cake scent, but it smells vaguely like alcohol-y to me. I mean, I got through it just because I was like, well, I'm not going to throw it away, so I melted through it. It threw average, like the other ones. I've never gotten a good throw except for one Scentsy thing out of 1 cube out of that plug-in warmer, so it was okay. But I would definitely not purchase that again. That's just not something I like. Rainbow Melts, I finished 4 mini muffins and strawberry white cake. I really like Crystal Strawberry White Cake. I've melted through this before. It had it was like a good throw. For some reason, last time I melted it, it seemed more in your face. This time it was just more of like a good throw. But it's still a really nice strawberry white cake. Very strong on the strawberry. And it's a very nice strawberry. This is a little bit more of like a sugary type strawberry, I would say, probably because it's mixed with the white cake. But I really do enjoy that one from her. This next one was Ava's Country Cover Gingerbread Sugar Cookie. These were 2 scallop tarts that I got right before Christmas. This was just so delicious. It threw like a champ. It smells perfect. It smells exactly like 50-50 gingerbread and sugar cookie. It has that smell that you just want to walk into someone's house, and it smells like home, and it smells like you've been baking, and delicious. This one is so good. You know, and such a good throw. So I will look for that one again. Another one here from, this is from Victoria's Designer Creations, Mrs. Claus's Zucchini Bread. This was like a 1 loaf tart I got in the flash sale. Also beautiful, a beautiful zucchini bread scent. I don't know if anything else is in there with the zucchini bread. To me, it just smelled like straight up zucchini bread. A little creamy, a little bit tiny spicy. Threw like a champ. I threw the whole loaf into an 18-watt hot plate, and it was just fabulous. Fabulous. And I think that today is actually Victoria's birthday, so I know she's not watching this, but happy birthday, Victoria. I really love your wax. It's beautiful, and it throws well, and it smells great. This next one here is from Daphne's Divine Scents and Aromas, Pomegranate Iced Lemon Cookies. This is a relatively new one. I got this, I think, in the Chunkster muffin. It's actually going right now in a 24-watt hot plate, and I love it. I think pomegranate and lemon together is just something that I really love. It's the chunk muffin. I did throw the whole thing in, because I like having a really strong throw. So I tend to throw in a larger volume of wax on pretty much everything I do. So the whole muffin went in. It's throwing like a champ over there. It smells delicious. Gosh, that lemon is the strongest one in here, but that, you know, the pomegranate ain't shy either. It's just, I'm going to continually look for any blends I can find with both pomegranate and lemon. And I think this one is just so delicious, and that cookie one kind of gives it that sweet edge there at the end. Just a really delicious blend and a really cute muffin chunk. Alright, this one is actually going in an 18-watt hot plate on my entryway. This is Blackberry and Limeade. This one smells so good. It's throwing really well as well. My husband was walking around the house. He's like, something smells like berries. He goes, and I really love it. And I was like, well, it's got to be this one that he's smelling. Now, in the cup, it smells kind of artificially. Like, I'm sniffing it right now because, I mean, it's melting over there, but I can't smell it from here. It smells kind of weird and artificial in the cup, but when it's melting, you just get a really nice blackberry with a little bit of tang in it. So this is just a perfect example sometimes where you can get something on cold and it has a weird, funky note in it, but then once you melt it, all you smell is the fragrance oil and what it's supposed to smell like. So this is one of those. But they're on like a champ, and once again, it was a beautiful scent shot cup. Her scent shots or wax is always beautiful. This one here from Lasting Scent Candles and Blackberry Cotton Candy. I got this one in a D-stash before Christmas. It was good. I don't really remember anything about it being particularly bad or particularly really good. I mean, it smelled good. It was throwing well, but just not outstanding to me. For some reason, it just doesn't stand out of everything that I melted here. This one by Beezy Tarts. I also got a D-stash Southern Cornbread. This one was amazing, and you know, I've never gotten a whole lot of stuff with cornbread before, and this one is just, oh my gosh, it smells exactly like cornbread. I remember when I was walking through the house, I was like, man, it smells like you're baking cornbread. It was delicious. So I will definitely be on the lookout for cornbread scents, and then when Beezy opens, you know, when John opens again, I may try to get a couple of these, because this is something I never would have thought I would have liked, and it was great, and it threw like a champ in an 18-watt hot plate. So more than happy with that one. Let's see what else was downstairs here. I melted this one as well in the 18-watt hot plate. This was the Happy Hippy Scents, one in a D-stash, Butterfly Child, and Divine Joy. I think it's like, Divine Joy is pink. I think that's like a pink toasted marshmallow. And then Butterfly Child, I think that was vanilla, and let me see if I have it here. Vanilla, peppermint with a hint of vanilla. Now, I've melted Divine Joy before from Happy Hippy alone, and it was a very strong pink, like, you know, pink sugar marshmallow scent. This one in here, I don't ever remember smelling vanilla or peppermint. It just seemed to me like a creamier, slightly more subdued pink marshmallow scent. I guess if that makes any sense. And this was like a kind of a chunky square tart. Let me see if on code I can. Now on code it's pretty much just pink sugar marshmallow. So I'd say if you like maybe a pink sugar marshmallow but you're looking for something that's a little bit less in your face, then this blend is probably good, because the Butterfly Child, it's not really obvious in that one, but it's helping to temper that pink sugar marshmallow. Let's see, what else did I melt downstairs? I melted this one in a 24-watt hot plate. This was a Star in Lemon Mallow Cookie Bread from Rainbow Melts. This was really good. Like her stuff, it was nice and strong. I had just finished cooking like chicken dinner with a lot of like shoyu. That's soy sauce. I'm Japanese, so to me it's shoyu and vinegar. So the kitchen smelled like, you know, food. And I was like, I need something to clear that out. And I said lemon scents. Lemon scents would do that. So I threw this one on, and sure enough, yup, in like 20 minutes, all I could smell was this, and I couldn't smell the chicken anymore. Man, this was so good. It's a very sweet, like curl your hair, hurt your teeth kind of lemon scent. I think because of maybe the cookie scents to me are always very sweet. So this is a really nice scent if that's something that you're looking for. I enjoyed it. I tend to go for less sweet stuff. However, I would still repurchase that. It definitely does have its place. All right, this one here, it's going to break my heart, because this is, I think, I got this in a D-stash from Kirby, Paint the Town Pink, but I understand that she's not selling anymore. This one was fabulous. It was 5 cookies that were like blue cookies and looked like they had chocolate chips in them. And I don't know if this is I think this is Blackberry Butter Cookie Vanilla Bean Noel Zucchini Bread. It was amazing. And I was kind of eyeballing it. I'm like, I got it in a D-stash, and who knows how old it is by now. Like, I don't know. I've never melted anything from this vendor. It was just so good. This blend was delicious. It smelled just so good. It threw so well. And then actually the next day, because you know, when I come home from work, I wear this light jacket to work, and then I threw, you know, normally the jacket just goes on the kitchen table or the chair. So I went to work the next day, and I was sitting at my desk, and I was like, I smell that Tart from last night. So it was like the fragrance oils from that one like meandered over, embedded themselves in the fabric of my coat, and then followed me around for a day. That's never happened to me before. I was blown away by the quality, the blend, and the throw of this product. I do believe I have one thing left from Paint the Town Pink that I did get in that same D-stash. Looking forward to melting it, and I wonder if she'll ever come back in business. If you guys know, I don't even know who the vendor's name is. I know nothing about Paint the Town Pink. This was amazing, and those tarts were just so cute, you know, shaped like cookies. I just couldn't stand it. It was just so, so good. This next one here was a chunk in Circus Concession. I actually got cut the chunk in 2, which is very unlike me. But until I get my Rosegirls order, I've been like slowly hoarding my Rosegirls and, you know, melting only a little at a time. It smelled really good. I'd say the throw was a medium to medium high. It wasn't super in your face, but that's probably due to the fact that I was only melting half a chunk, so it was a smaller volume of wax. I think if I threw the whole chunk in, it probably would have been a strong throw. It's got a really nice scent. I wouldn't say it's any, if I like this particular Circus one any better than the other vendor Circus blends. There's a lot of great Circus blends out there, but I still really enjoyed this one. You know, I just would like to throw in more wax to get a better throw. All right, keeping on going here. Another one from Beezy Tarts. This was a sample in pumpkin zucchini bread. It was like a little donut shape. I melted this in the kitchen in a 24-watt hot plate. It was gorgeous, gorgeous. It made the house smell like home. I've had a good wax week, I think, you guys. Everything, for the most part, has been really good. I really like this. The pumpkin was there, but it wasn't overly pumpkin-y. Like, it wasn't like when I was melting it that I was thinking, oh, this is too much of a fall fragrance. Like, I gotta take it off. No, it was just beautiful. It was beautiful and it threw well, like I said, and only from one Tart, which is unlike me, because normally I would probably throw in 2 in a 24-watt, but only 1 went in, and it was great. No complaints. I did melt through, let's see here, what else I got down here? I did melt through this one, Ava's Country Covered in Winter Candy Apple. This one went into the 18-watt hot plate. It was 2 little heart loaves. It had an okay throw. It was like about a medium throw. I don't think I've gotten anything with winter or wintry candy apple fragrance oil that threw well. I don't think so. So I think maybe this fragrance oil, maybe it has a low flash point. It's got like a low, what is the word? Like, not density, specific gravity. Because some of them, depending on the fragrance oils, if it has like a lower specific gravity, I think it, you know, it's not as strong versus the ones with a higher specific gravity. So I think Winter Candy Apple, just in general, maybe is just a more subtle scent. So, because Ava's Country Covered historically always throws really well. I've had other vendors with this scent blend that it didn't throw super well, but I've had other ones from those vendors that threw well. So I think it's just a subtle scent. However, it's still a delicious scent. I would still continue to repurchase it, but now I think I know that it's a subtle scent. And that's just an educated, you know, just something that I just have to know. All right, so I did actually melt through 2 things from Yankee Candle, because I did a quick Yankee Candle haul. I went back to the mall yesterday trying to find these Tarts at 75% off. They're like, oh, the sale ended on Monday. And I was like, oh, I'm an idiot. So anyways, I did get this one in Sunflower. This is just a really gorgeous floral scent. I was a little hesitant about melting it because I've had some bad luck before with Yankee Tarts. This one went into a 24-watt. It threw crazy. I had to turn it off because it was overpowering and giving me a little bit of a headache. So I know now that unless I'm in the mood for a very strong floral, to stay away from this one. But this Sunflower Tart, it threw like a champ. All right. I finished up this one from Cross Creek Country Candles in Fruit Loop Cupcake. It originally came with like 4 or 5 like big snowflake shaped tarts. It threw okay. It was in an 18-watt hot plate. It wasn't overly strong, but with the cupcake mixed in there, it kind of tempered down the Fruit Loop. So I think in general, this is another one of those fragrance oils that's a little bit more subtle. But I think if I had melted it in a 24-watt, I probably should have done that. But for some reason, I kept melting it in the 18-watt over and over again. I don't know why. But it made my entryway smell amazing. It was a good blend. It was a very nice, sweet Fruit Loops. Like I said, decent throw, I think, for an 18-watt. I probably should have done it in the 24-watt. But, you know, I would still repurchase that. I still think Cross Creek Country Candles puts out a quality product. All right, I think the rest of these were all upstairs. Yep, they were. Okay, so I'll go back to this one here from Yankee Candle. This was November Rain. Another one I wasn't sure if I was going to get a good throw out of it, and I did. I melted it upstairs in the Glade warmer, shut the bedroom door, let it go for a couple hours. When I walked back in, it smelled fabulous. I can't put my finger on what exactly this is, but I do particularly love this scent from Yankee Candle. I think it's really nice. And I did keep that Tart on for maybe like 8 hours, and it threw for the whole 8 hours, so I was very happy with that. I melted through this clamshell here from Two Timing Tart, and man, she's one of my favorites to melt in the bedroom for sure. In Pride and Prejudice, this one's linen, amber, sandalwood, and vanilla. I love sandalwood scents. They just make me so happy. I put in 3 cubes at a time, one time in the Glade, one time in the 24-watt hot plate, and it threw really well. This one is like one of the stronger ones for sure because it had a really good throw. It made my bedroom smell amazing. I was very happy, very heavy on the sandalwood. I don't pick up linen as much in there. To me, it's a very, mostly sandalwood, but I love this one. Very, very good. I melted through this one here from Steel Valley Scents in Mandarin and Chili Pepper. She does palm wax, Tarts. This one melted really well. I did this one in the 24-watt hot plate. It had a really good throw. My husband went into the bedroom last night and he's like, what is that? Like, that smells really delicious. And I don't think I've seen this particular blend with chili pepper from any other vendors, but it had a really delicious citrus, fresh smell. I don't think I really smelled a whole lot of chili pepper in there. It may be in there, you know, doing something in the background that's pulling it all together. But it threw well. I was very, very happy with it and would definitely repurchase that one. All right, here, Front Porch, Smoochin' by the Sea. 4 of the grubby tarts. I threw in 2 grubbies at a time. 1 time in the Glade, 1 time in the 24-watt hot plate. I don't have a scent description for this one. I went on her website. I couldn't find it. It smells to me kind of like a oceany, floral, cactusy, sea salty type of scent. And honestly, this one, even with the 2 tarts, it had like a high medium throw. Normally, Front Porch stuff just blows me out of the water with scent throw. This one was good, but it wasn't great, which kind of surprised me, you know, really for Front Porch. But, you know, I would still seek this out again. It wasn't like one of the ones that I love so much that if I saw it on a restock, I would be like buying it like right now, like I have to have it. But, you know, if I was placing an order and I saw it there, I would buy it. It's still a really nice scent. I wish I had the full scent description, but I also wish it threw better for me anyway. All right, this one is from BeauxSavonsFrais Seaside. It was 4 blue gingerbread-y kind of looking guys. I don't have the scent description. This is from the stuff that she was discontinuing. I know that she's selling her business, so, you know, not gonna be able to get it anyway. This just has a nice beachy, oceany, salty, maybe slightly floral scent, I would say. I melted 2 of them last night on my Glade warmer and like overflowed, like almost overflowed the bowl. Like, I'm not kidding when I tell you guys that sometimes I throw in a lot of wax. And last night, I don't remember it having a great throw in the Glade warmer, but I've got 2 of them going right now in the 24-watt hot plate upstairs. And I melted it, left, came back in, and it smells wonderful in there. So I think that the 24-watt is definitely the way to go with this one. I think that throwing 2 of them in is overkill. I'm not gonna lie, but it smells really nice, and I'm gonna let that one go all morning, definitely. This one here, this one I melted downstairs in the 18-watt hot plate, Front Porch. I got this in a destashed country berry hotcakes. Really delicious. I don't remember what kind of berry it smelled like when I was melting it, but I do remember just thinking it smelled fabulous. I think I'm smelling maybe like a blueberry, strawberry-ish kind of scent coming out of this, but I've never bought this specific one from Front Porch, but I did love this one. And even coming from a destash where I can't speak to how old it was, it threw really, really well in 2 tarts and an 18-watt. I love it. I will look for that one at the next restock. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is just going on forever. Winter Woodland here from the Bathing Garden. Got through this one. This one didn't throw particularly well. It was like a medium throw. It was there, but it was kind of subtle. This one has like a vanilla, piney scent, if I remember correctly. Yeah, vanilla and pine, maybe a little bit of like some kind of mint in there. So it was okay. I wish that it threw better, but sometimes these type of fragrances, like they're just a little bit more subtle to begin with. But I did throw 3 cubes in at a time. Oh my gosh, you guys, this was like a massive undertaking. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up this rate of melting like I have this past week, but I've got so much beautiful wax, even with destashing before, even with supplying my entire family and my husband's family, you know, with wax continuously. I still seem to be accumulating a lot, which is the reason why I'm melting at this kind of rate. There's so much beautiful wax that I want to melt and I want to experience. So that's what's going on with me. That's why I have a lot of empties. I hope you guys are having a great day. Sorry this video is so darn long, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.